Hello everyone and welcome to Marathon. During yesterday's Sony event, we got treated to two incredible trailers from Bungie. One trailer was for Destiny 2: The Final Shape, the final chapter of the 10-year Destiny Light and Darkness saga, set to release in early 2024. The other was for a whole new franchise called Marathon, the first new Bungie intellectual property in over a decade, as the studio has been dedicated to Destiny for the past 10 years. If the name sounds familiar, that's because Marathon was originally the name of a series of Bungie games released in the 90s on the Mac. That's right, for those who are not familiar, Bungie was originally a Mac developer, with unforgettable titles like the Marathon Trilogy and Myth. Even Halo was originally planned for the Mac before Microsoft struck the now infamous deal to make Halo an Xbox launch title exclusive, later acquiring Bungie as their Halo making machine, and then after Halo Reach, Bungie negotiated their freedom and moved on to develop Destiny, and now things have come full circle. With the Destiny Light and Darkness saga coming to a close, it's clear that Bungie has been working on something for the past 5 years or so. And here it finally is, New Marathon.
How you like the new?
So what is Marathon? Well, it's undeniably beautiful. The trailer hit me in all the right places. As far as what the game will be, Bungie's website gives us a great introduction. A massive ghost ship hangs in low orbit over a lost city on Tau Ceti 4. The 30,000 souls who call this place home have disappeared without a trace. Strange signals hint at mysterious artifacts, long-dormant AI, and troves of untold riches. You are a runner, venturing into the unknown in a fight for fame and infamy. Who among you will write their names across the stars? The website goes on to tell us a little bit more about the world. By 2850, clone technology allows a person to reliably shift their consciousness from their born body to a new synthetic body and back again. If you read between the lines, it sounds like you are going to be some sort of human player, but then you're going to have a robotic avatar that you send out on your expeditions. You're going to outfit them with all of the great gear and equipment that you need to help them on their expedition, but then if they get killed, you are fine because your consciousness can come right back, or at least that's maybe what it sounds like. And then we go on to get the official confirmation that this is in fact an extraction shooter, become a runner in Bungie's new sci-fi PvP extraction shooter, compete for survival, riches, and renown in a world of evolving persistent zones where any run can lead to greatness. Marathon is currently in development for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC with full crossplay and cross-save capabilities, which of course is no surprise since they've sort of nailed that already with Destiny. So it looks like the new Marathon will be very different from the Marathon you might remember. It will be PvP focused with no single player campaign, and it will have elements of the Division's Dark Zone gameplay, things like Escape from Tarkov, and other games where you set out on an expedition to find loot and stay alive long enough to extract it, all while fending off other runners who are doing the same thing. Getting killed during an expedition means losing the loot that you have secured, or not secured in this case. They want players to make the difficult decision of getting out early or risking it by staying in the fray and collecting more loot.
And that's the gambit.
Oddly enough, this was one of the original visions for EA's Anthem, and while the game structure did change over time, we still saw remnants of it in the final product in the way you have to start expeditions from that landing pad and have to return to it safely to cash everything in. As far as the look and feel of Marathon, it is absolutely stunning. If you haven't watched the trailer, you definitely owe it to yourself to check it out. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Bungie has one of the most talented art teams in the industry and one of the best Destiny game directors, Chris Barrett, at the helm here on Marathon. The last thing he led up was Forsaken and Destiny 1's Rise of Iron before that. He was also instrumental in Destiny 1's original development as art director, contributing immensely to the iconic look and feel of Destiny as we know it today. Marathon is still in development and will most likely not come out until at least 2025. It sounds like it will be a long time until we learn even anything else about Marathon, but we do have some more things to hold us over. Alongside the trailer, we also got a Vidoc and a developer interview with Chris Barrett and Scott Taylor, and of course, I'm going to break down those right here on the channel, so subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on that. And speaking of Marathon on the channel, I am so excited for the game that I really want to dive deep into not only what Bungie has already shown us about the new Marathon coming out, but I really want to go back and revisit the original Marathon games and get as ready as possible. And since we won't be hearing about the game for most likely another year or so, we have a lot of time to play through the original classic games and get caught up on the world and its stories, maybe some lore videos. Let me know what you think down below. It all sounds amazing and I'm very excited for Bungie's new franchise. What do you all think of the debut of Marathon, and what do you think of it being an extraction shooter? Have you played one before? Let's discuss. Be sure to like and share this out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.